Welcome to ORM, Outer Reach Meditation. In this truly transcending experience, you will lose yourself in the farthest reaches of consciousness. I will be your guide into relaxation as well as self-awareness. My perception will be your perception. Before we begin, I'd like for you to sit in a comfortable chair and place your feet flat on the floor while letting your arms rest in your lap. Comfy? Great. You are ready to continue. I want you to close your eyes. Now please keep your eyes closed until the experience is complete. Take a deep breath and count to 10. Feel your chest expand with nurturing energy, sustaining you at your core. Once more, take in a deep breath, hold it in until you count to 10. Feel your anxiety leave with the expressed air from your lungs. You're doing great. Now relax. Relax your body. Let every muscle fiber in you lose its grip. There's nothing left to hold on to. Feel the pain in your muscles lessen as they have lost the will to constrict. By now your body is completely weightless. You can almost feel yourself floating from your chair. In fact, you embrace that feeling. You can no longer feel the chair beneath you. Your weightless being is carried only by the sound of your guide, transporting you to your next destination. Just like a feather, you are carried by the slow and gentle breeze of an ocean shoreline. The salty air fills you with a sense of vigor, while the calm sound of the distant crashes of waves bring you feelings of serenity. As you are eased onto the soft, warm, wet sand, you feel the water blast past your legs, as well as the rest of your body. Every time the water splashes against you, you feel more of your daily responsibilities leaving you. There's nothing to do here but thank yourself for taking time for you. This is your beach for today. As each thought and worry leave, you feel your body becoming even more weightless. The ground can no longer hold you. Gravity can no longer hold you or your weightless body down. You feel the warm sun and cool wind kiss your face as you hear the waves gradually become more distant. The wet sand falls from the tips of your fingers and toes, just like your fleeting thoughts. As the sound of the beach becomes a distant memory, all sound begins to leave. The whistling winds of the sky fade to complete silence. Your eyes are closed, but your ears are fully aware that you have made it to the vast and never-ending expanse of space. All your thoughts and worries are left behind on Earth within the wet beach sand, long taken by the waves. Your body is free to float in true silence without any worry. You feel your being float further through the dark, only lit by distant stars. The planet that was once so large is now a small, departing pebble. Your boundless body has floated past the last of the stars and has now found complete darkness. This may be frightening, but don't let this easily misunderstood sensation take you back. Just remember your mantra and continue to breathe. You have almost made it to your destination. You start to feel something. It's a sensation expressing a deep, overwhelming sense of urgency. You must be sure by now that this isn't just a feeling, but a presence far beyond the void. You can feel its undeniable presence, even though it's lifetimes away. You can't see it, but something about it draws you in. Don't worry if it feels wrong. It begs you to come closer. You can no longer turn back. You can hear something within the darkness. You can hear it with your ears. Now it's within your mind. From galaxies away, you can feel the ripples coming off of it. What you knew of natural order seems no longer true. Your body is now vibrating. You can no longer feel any traces of wrongness. It is replaced with a feeling of absence. You begin to feel so small. You are shrinking spiritually, physically. You are irrelevant, unimportant, and less than disposable, pointless, like an ant larva amongst a pod. You are unnoticeable. It is undeniable. You can't see it, but you know you're getting closer. Your body feels cold. You now begin to feel fear. You are in the presence of something that you should not. Your head begins to fill with screams. The screams are coming from the planets. The screams are coming from the tainted souls trapped within the tortured planets. All once natural planes. Your own plane. Your own natural plane fall victim to the perversion of the cosmos. You are pulled deeper. You feel your true self leaving. What remains of you is but a reflection. Your true self has become part of something exponentially more indifferent and magnificent than space itself. Something too far beyond indifferent to be considered evil. A nothingness that fills what was once you is a dread and emptiness. Your surroundings are no longer appearing as a darkness, but a complete lack of color. You have gone too far. You do not belong here. As you drift closer to the planets, you realize you are bearing witness to a true abomination. You are now within it. You can now hear the planets scream. The planets are all screaming at you at once. You are like a flare in the sky. To these beings, you represent hope. They see you as an answer. The one thing that can once again return the natural order. But at the same time, they are filled with a blind rage and are disgusted, yet envious of the last fibers of normality they see within you, a tortured beacon of hope. The unforgettable screams paint you a horribly detailed portrait of hell itself. Your mind is flooded with the images of what happened to the countless beings that were forever changed by such an overwhelming perversion of the cosmos, all screaming the many names it was given during the last moments of each planet: the Nesh, the Formless, the Screaming Void, the Great Hole in the Sky, the Seeping Chaos, as well as many others that you can't make out within the screams. They are all just titles, but nothing can truly express in words how abominably wrong it is. You see time and time again how many were stuck in limbo, forced to exist and never to die, on a planet completely absent of light, forced to feel pain of any kind of reprieve. Their former vessels tainted and changed to horrific beings that exist only to torture and mangle those around them. Each planet helps the Nesh grow larger. The cruel void will inevitably plague all of existence, painting everything in a shade of what shouldn't be. You no longer see this as a cry for help, but a siren of the imminent. You are instilled with a sense of doom and urgency from within the Nesh, the profound god of chaos. You recognize the screams of your own planet. You are trapped within its wake of suffering. The whole world screams from its new existence, bodies twisting into horrible creatures so hateful and tortured that you can no longer tell what they once were. Beings almost shapeless, as their limbs extend to impossible lengths and bind with others like a bed of eels on a cold ocean bed. A painfully conjoined living braid of flesh and bone, writhing and fighting for a relief it will never have, in a world that is now a terrifying mirror image of what it once was. The time has come sooner than you'd ever imagined, and you are left with no solution. Your journey was not only a loss, but lacks significance completely in the face of this profound abomination. The only thing left to do now is to hold your breath, count to 10, and open your eyes.